Hello, this is Derek Hansen for zoomPOP, and this weekend we're going to talk about a passion for coaching, but when's enough enough? I just got off the phone with a young man who'd worked for me in the past, and he's trying to make it in the business of strength and conditioning as a coach. This isn't isolated just to strength and conditioning coaches. This is coaching for sports in general. And I think there's a romanticism around coaching. People think, okay, I'm going to put in my work and I'm going to get a break and I'm going to work with these types of athletes or this team or this organization, which is great. Have a dream. We all kind of had it there for a bit, but at the same time, at some point you got to say, okay, I've put in this much time. And so in this particular case, this coach is driving an hour and 45 minutes each way to get to a school, getting paid 20 hours a week, but essentially he's putting in 40 hours a week, let's be honest, and is incurring gas, parking. It's in a big city, so parking is expensive, but also bridge tolls in the area that he's in. And he's saying to me, like, look, I'm just glad that I'm coaching again and this is great. And I'm like, okay, what's the long game here? Where is this going for you? Because this isn't sustainable. And although I know you love coaching and you want a shot at a bigger job and making more money, at some point you have to say, when is enough enough? And I hear these stories a lot. I get a lot of people asking me, like, what should I do? Should I take this job? Should I take this internship without pay? Or should I take this internship at, say, minimum wage or whatever? Is this a foot in the door? And, sometimes it is. But there's no guarantees. At the same time, we have coaches making, $500,000, $750,000 as a strength coach. And that's great, awesome, all the power to you. But at the same time, we have all these coaches making, just above the poverty line. And so it's very difficult for me to advocate for the industry and get people involved when there's such disparity. And you may not get paid off. You may not make it. And it's similar to Hollywood. Like, you want to be an actor, you want to be a comedian, you want to make it to the movies, but you got to work this crappy job, or you're in film school and you're pulling cable on a set. Will you get a chance to make the big movie or work on the series? I don't know. But at the same time, you have to, as an individual, say, this is enough. I made a good go at it, and maybe I should get out and try something else, because there's lots of great things you can do. And so this is what I want to talk about. What are your options? When is enough enough? Once you start having a family, when do you get out? Should I do this as a young person and then have a cutoff date? These are some of the things we're going to talk about, and I just want to make sure we spend adequate time and inform people what the options are. And maybe somebody needs to be told, hey, you've put in enough time, let's try something different. Probably not going to work out. You're not going to live the dream. There's a few people doing it. And I'm not advocating for coaching socialism or anything like that, but we have to provide an industry and a field that rewards people for their time. And if we're not doing that, I think we're doing a disservice. So zoomPOP on Sunday. If you can join us, great. I'd like to hear from everybody. I'd like to hear from the people making a lot of money. I'd like to hear from people not making so much money, maybe some private sector people as well. And let's talk about this at length and really give people some options, give people some information upon which to make a best decision for themselves. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on zoomPOP this Sunday.